Tonight on Poker After Dark,
Running queens is what's coming? That's fine.
there's no more waiting around,
I don't see how I lose this.
as 6 will become 1.
3 pair, you have 3 pair?
No, never that good.
And the winner will take all.
All in. I called because I respect you, James.
But there's an old saying, the only thing you need to play this game is a chip and a chair. Poker actually isn't about winning and losing. Poker is about making the right decision. When luck shuts the door, you got to come in through the window.
Doyle just double-checked his hole cards. Doesn't look like he has a flush.
What's taking so long? Let's go.
Wow, Doyle's doing a lot of talking over there. This could be a bluff.
We don't stop playing because we get old. We get old because we stop playing. That's poker, folks.
Hello and welcome to Las Vegas and to another edition of Poker After Dark as we enter the Poker After Dark suite here at Aria Resort and Casino for the continuation of our six-handed sit and go where we have yet to lose a player. I'm Ali Najad, and down at the Felt are members of the PokerCoaching.com team, all playing for the winner-take-all prize of $30,000 thanks to a $5,000 buy-in with no re-entries. Blinds stand at 1,500 and 3,000. Kicking off the action under the gun is our chip leader, James Romero, who holds a massive 142 big blind stack. And the shorty is Justin Saliba, sitting on just 12 bigs.
Raised 6,500.
Ace jack on the button, plenty of kit to work with for Faraz. He's got little in a bad way. Profitable flop for the ace jack.
5,000.
$5,000 the first installment Jonathan's paying. He does pick up the lone heart draw in the duo.
Check.
Jaka checks back. Board pairs on the turn. Little now has a 7 kicker.
Check.
Third check out of him, and
12,000.
Jaka. That's 12,000, which immediately gets called.
Ace jack.
And a one-way ticket to Value Town.
3 pair?
Redeemed.
And ace.
3 pair, you have 3 pair? No? Oh, I thought I saw ace 7 for a second.
No, never that good.
Well, you may have heard earlier for us.
Could've
Say the
stacked me
word,
there.
the toilet.
You're fired for sure. You're out.
I know when he played the,
Seem to
played the
recall
flop like a net.
that was a
Love that
nickname that
shit.
he was given
Yeah.
based on
You told me you were only going to value bet me. I mean, I listened to you say that.
less than stellar
You're gonna listen on
holdings
the
he would
river.
put to work on the tournament trail. At Showdown, producing some unexpected wares.
Raise the 6,000.
That's the toilet.
We raised to 16,000.
Matt's 6K open promptly popped to 16K. Sizes up Brad's stack.
10 seconds.
All in.
All in.
And he wants to rip it. Putting pressure on that ace-queen suited, but that is a lot of hand.
Call.
Brad begrudgingly makes the call. He'll be pleased to see that he's in the lead. Meaningful pot here. Could put Owen back in the black if he were to hold. If not, that's it. How will the ace-queen fare? So far, so good. Turn gives Matt a ton of outs. 15 to be exact, right there at the top of your screen.
Do some stand up. That only
Not
works
leaving
if
anyway,
you're-
though.
It only works if you're the all-in
Covered.
player.
It only works when we have a few outs, too. It doesn't work when we have all the outs.
Any heart, any jack, any king, and it's a jack of diamonds on the end.
Game boss.
Good game.
Owen dispatched in 6th place. So close to getting himself a workable stack. And instead, Matt Affleck
No.
squarely in second
Come in here.
All right.
with
Okay, yeah.
259K after picking up the Brad Bucks.
Just busted, rough one against Matt. Tough lineup, so I kind of got in the place that I thought I would get going into this. These guys are all superstars, so it was just fun to play with them. Really cool experience, and I think they've all been studying my poker vlog, so I think that's really helped them.
He got it in good twice. And he folded ace king like a champ.
That was unbelievable.
Could you beat ace king?
Yeah. Should never have raised the flop, I guess. I mean,
Brutal. Played great, first one out.
Probably played better than
No justice in poker sometimes.
Pretty brutal,
Little.
really.
yeah.
All in.
Quick to point out with respect to
Yeah,
Brad.
Fold every hand and then just, whatever. We'll just rip it in for 30. Can't be bad.
Call.
Meanwhile, 2 king-queens
Wow.
are going to clash as Romero's button open was piled on by Jaka. James calls. All flush draws present and accounted for.
Not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
I don't think you can use that here.
Okay.
Maybe you can, but I don't think you can.
Yeah, I don't think they want results.
They told me not to.
Yeah, that's results. Wow.
Looking very much like a split pot on this board. In fact, it is certain.
About you, 2000. Raise to 6,500.
For Oz. Opens to 6,500, and he's going to be in rough shape against
Hey, we
ace
waited for
9,
the break,
which
that's
piles. Saliba the short stack.
What?
Won't mind
I don't
this.
think I'm gonna win. I don't see how I lose this. Feel really good about it.
You gonna play the case here next month?
No, I don't get to leave my house,
For the kids?
basically.
Chop outs are available. Saliba does have
He works from home now.
the ace of diamonds working.
Because of COVID, yeah.
And on the turn,
But like, I'm just not
Last
done
time we
work.
talked to
he
you,
picks up the nut flush draw.
Card makes it a little.
She did get a new job, still has that job.
Jaka with
Too
only
loud.
2 outs.
Yeah,
my God.
it was in Connecticut.
win.
Yeah,
How you feeling, Joe?
Incredible.
yeah, very
Feel
lucky.
okay.
Oh, you're shooting.
Good timing.
Saliba over 50% to scoop.
He's lucky.
7 of
Can't be
spades.
saying it's lucky, but yeah.
Good
And
card.
the ace on the river
It is lucky.
gives them both a king kicker
It's a chop,
with
right?
the
Chop it up,
deuces.
right?
Chop. Yeah, yeah. It's a chop.
Chop suey.
This is the secret backdoor chop that's always hard to.
Incredibly lucky. Incredibly fortunate.
So, no real change to those two stacks as they stay square. Jaka in third with 94,000. Saliba in fifth of 5 remaining players with 43. James Romero, the boss man, up 278K. Affleck up 96,000. And Jonathan Little in fourth, stuck 61. Poker After Dark is brought to you by Napa Auto Parts and Auto Care Centers. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa Know-How. And by Cuervo Tradicional, made with 100% agave since 1795. 6 players began this journey, a 5K sit and go. Brad Owen, already dispatched. Every player started with 150,000 in chips and the blinds at 500, 500. But they have slipped up to 2,000, 4,000 in this turbo format where everybody bought in for 5,000 and there are no re-entries. It's a winner-take-all affair. Current chip leader is in seat 2, James Romero, followed by Matt Affleck in seat 3, Faraz Jaka in seat 4, Jonathan Little in the 1 seat, and then Justin Saliba, the short stack,
many
with
chips.
just 10 bigs in the 5-hole.
Let's help him out.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
fix that for you. People on the ends need to get the chips because they have a little bit more room.
Right, up to 8,000.
30-second shot clock is in effect. Each player began the session with 3 60-second time extensions. Several of them utilized already by the crew. Romero defends his big blind with a suited baby ace. Fans on the queen 8-3 flop, which gives Jaka middle pair.
Check.
Both players check. Faraz now picks up a gut shot straight draw on the turn, as well as a spade draw. Big card for him.
Check. Check.
Faraz still not in the mood to bet it. And James looks like he wants to bluff at this thing.
Back, 17,000.
Healthy sizing, 17K. But Faraz has heavily under-repped his hand
Call.
by checking back 2 streets and decides he'll keep him honest. Takes a nice line, ends up inducing ace deuce
You only bluff a guy so many times.
to dust off
I was thinking that too. Like, it's never
the
gonna
extra
fold.
17,000. Chip leader can afford it though.
It's so fun.
I
when-
called because I respect you, James. If I didn't respect you, I would have folded. Not with you, I don't respect.
Should note that the big blind
It's so fun when you
I know
bluff in a
what you mean.
spot.
Also
where you think it's gonna
antes.
fail, then it doesn't fail.
Sometimes when people fold, I take it as a sign of disrespect.
So 2,000, 4,000
Yeah, I
with the
think you're
4K
net, right?
big
Yeah.
blind ante means every orbit or 5 hands
Remember Brian
costs
Altman
each
had
player
Right.
10K. And with that on his mind, Justin Saliba
You gotta tell me before this.
What was this?
rips it with an ace tray.
I mean,
Not in great shape as Matt wakes up with
I wanna
ace
know.
8
Leave
suited.
that triple barrel with like
We were-
pocket fives.
Yeah.
26 left at Hard Rock in February. I was second in chips. He was first in chips. Like, I had like 80. He opened cutoff like 3-bet. Comes like
In the blind, small line?
Like queen jacks. I
no
think.
cutoff versus button. It comes queen 7-3. 2 spades. I have ace king with the king of spades or ace of spades. Bet call. Or he checks. I bet. He calls. Turns like a 6.
To the flop we go. All clubs.
Turns like a 6, picks up a gutter.
Give Saliba
That's a
some
lot to get
hope.
over for.
Yep.
Pretty
Call.
much.
Two
River,
overs,
jack of
eight.
spades.
Okay.
Fills with
What more do you
something.
want?
7-3.
Smack.
I'll
Turn,
bet.
turn, 5 clubs.
Shove for full pot. And he calls off with a red 5.
12 outs
No
twice.
rivers.
Queen, 7-3.
6. Jack with the flush complete.
Another decent card.
Justin
Gotta fade the world.
needs
you wanna
help.
7 of diamond.
No,
Oh, that's greedy.
Can he stick
Can't
around?
call today.
Yeah. Chop it up. Jack of hearts. I had to do a double take myself.
Yeah.
A side with King Jack 10-9.
I mean, he still would have had like
Chop it up, chop it
big
up.
lines in his own.
Well, on the brink of elimination, Saliba gets a reprieve courtesy of the river. Not a double up, but a chop is good enough to keep him in the saddle. Back inside the Poker After Dark suite, where the 5K sit and go is 5-handed, and Justin Saliba has been all in twice, chopping both times.
Raise up to 8.
Matt with the 2 jacks
Ryan.
Oh, you're ahead.
Call.
gets an all in from the big blind, and Jonathan Little put those 25 big blinds to work unsuccessfully. But he isn't dead. 28% equity up against the
90
jacks
around.
after Matt snaps.
Okay.
Thank you. Maybe more, 90, 92, 95, something like that. This is great.
200K pot. Couple of spades on board.
Running queens.
Yeah, I was thinking the same
Sure.
thing.
Running queens is what's coming? That's fine.
Start with the queen. All right. I'll go from
Queen of spades, queen of
Yeah.
spades.
spades. Wow.
Ask and you shall receive. Humongous turn
we
card
go.
for ace-9.
Take my money back now.
yeah, I can't win
There
now.
we go.
The worst card in the deck for
14
you.
outs for Jonathan Little, but he's got only one pull at them.
So many ways.
He's about 20%.
Is it there?
All right.
No.
Well
The
deserved.
3 of diamonds on the end.
Yeah.
What a sick card.
It's the best card in the deck for me.
So Jonathan finishing in 5th place at the hands of Matt Affleck.
E.
Generally not a good idea
Win.
to bust out your boss, but
Spin. Spin time.
such
right
is
here.
poker.
Spin it up.
Spin time.
Do it. Bye.
Bye, Jonathan.
See you tonight.
Still on for dinner.
Raise up to 8.
Min raise. Established as the standard
Ryan.
with the blinds at 2K, 4K, and Saliba piles from the big blind.
It's like 40, right? Roughly. Yeah. Yeah, it was 42 to start before the ante.
6-7. Pretty enough for
Whatever, it's
8K,
good for TV.
Call.
and apparently for 38K as well. As
They like-
Romero
yeah,
says,
they
it's
like
good
to
for
run
TV. Snap calls, and Justin's
Especially
going
when
to
you
buckle up with the best of
Turn
it.
flush, and he's got the bigger club.
Trouble.
Queen 7 deuce gives James a pair.
What do we want here?
Now the climb is
ace
uphill
of
for Saliba.
You're a 10.
Ooh.
We're
what we
like,
want.
our table's really good at calling.
That's what we want.
He's gonna hit
Shaking
it.
it.
He's gonna hit it this time.
10, please.
10 of
10,
hearts.
please.
10 of hearts on the river.
All right, fine. enough. I'll take it.
It's
King on the
queen.
turn gives Saliba the Broadway gutty.
Whew, close.
Doesn't
Good
come in
game,
on the
James.
river
Good.
though. Bad beat.
Good luck.
Just like that, another one bites the dust, leaving just 3 players behind. Stacks consolidating somewhat, but Faraz Jaka inherits the short stack. But at the top of the leaderboard stands Matt Affleck, who knocked out Jonathan Little and chip leader James Romero, who just took out Justin. Stay close. Back inside the Poker After Dark suite, where our table is now three-handed, and the action is on Matt Affleck. Has 51 World Series of Poker caches and 13 WPT caches. Not just a tournament player, though. Likes to mix it up in the cash streets as well. Respectably diversified.
10 seconds. Call. Option.
Limps the small with a decent looking queen 8 suited.
Raise up to 11.
Faraz does the honors.
Call. Hands up.
Matt, prepared for the possibility, digs in, and fans on the ace-6-4 board, which gives Jaka bottom pair and the best hand.
Check. That's 7,000.
$7K the number on the flop.
Call.
And Matt is going to peel, not giving Faraz credit. And binks a queen on the turn. He now holds the best hand.
Check. Check.
No betting from Faraz on the turn. Board pairs on the river. Straight and flush draws on the flop, both missed.
10 seconds.
So if Affleck comes out betting here, which isn't a given, as we see him check, I wonder what Faraz would do. Instead, it's on him with 40K up for grabs.
13.
13,000. 13.
And he sprinkles 13,000 out there. Queen feels like a lot of hand in this spot.
Let's see how much you have. Fun. I should just value it myself.
10 seconds.
Pretty sure I win.
Call.
Yeah. I should just value it myself.
Well, Matt makes the call and feels like he should have done the betting there. But all's well that ends well.
3,000 small blind.
Up to almost 400,000 in chips. You can put that credit on anyone in the field. The thread that binds.
I just realized Jonathan opened ace deuce off from like UTG 1, from I guess hijack or hijack 1.
It's 5K now?
Yes.
And he played like a nit the rest of them.
Lines up.
Huh?
Then he played like a nit the rest of the hands.
Snowmen.
10,000.
Min raising with the new blind level at 3,000 and 5,000. Not good news for Jaka's short stack, which is now just 12 bigs deep.
I give you 2 things later.
$37.
Raise up to 37,000. 37.
Romero makes it 37,000 total. That'll create some discomfort.
Call.
But of course, the pair not headed for the muck. And Jack High outflops the eights. Middle pair on this Queen Jack 7 rainbow board. with 82,000 in the middle. But obviously in a winner-take-all format, you do want to tread somewhat lightly with the small stack of Jaka
Back.
lingering.
23. Call.
Matt in position, calls the 23K. Turn gives him a gut shot straight draw, bad variety, and adds a flush draw to Romero's arsenal. Board looking pretty coordinated though. And that gives James cause to check.
Check.
Matt with the check back, and it's jacks up on the river. Creating some comfort for Romero. Just in case jacks weren't good on the turn.
Seconds.
170.
170.
And a big overbet of 170K into 128 makes
So
the
sick.
decision-making process easy.
Perfect truth there.
That's why I hit it.
So the chip leader getting richer as Romero scoops that one. We're going to step aside, but don't go anywhere. More Poker After Dark after this. Back to Las Vegas and the Poker After Dark suite, where the price of poker has recently gone up in our sit and go. Blinds at 3,000, 5,000, putting pressure on the
Hold
short
him back
stack
a
of
smile,
Faraz Jaka.
What?
You're holding back a smile. Let us know what's
Been training every day for this.
for what.
This 5K.
Faraz has been living out of a suitcase on the International Poker Tour for 12 plus years.
Alan?
Flying.
Another all-in after Affleck tried to limp. He slips up to 77K.
You're going straight to Brazil from here? And how long you said you're going there for?
We have a month booked, but stay up to 3 or 4 months.
Oh, that's a long time. Just basically trying to post up somewhere.
Right, after 10.
I want to be an asset to GG.
Flying.
Okay, so
You
you
can't
want
really do that by
Yeah, why
being in the
75,
States.
right? Plus the 75, right?
basically try to get players from there?
How much
No,
is
no,
it?
no, I
I'm
just,
pretty sure I'm like 99% sure I'm calling.
I want to be able to play legally and move money legally.
Yeah, I see, yeah.
75? Yeah, I call.
So King 10 suited, open the button to 10K. Faraz with the Queen Jack is going to spin the wheel.
May I have the card, please?
Yeah.
We get a big trophy for this?
A 3-2 dog.
We get like a trophy. Does the winner get a trophy?
Wow, he's already counting the trophy.
I
He's drawing
Okay.
stoned at. You're going to get third place.
No, I'm not,
You're
saying,
getting
I'm not saying I'm going to get it. I'm just wondering.
how do you want to play heads up? You're getting third now. It's not good for me. in
Oh,
this
I would
hand,
take
but-
that hand.
I think I'm.
Look at that hand.
I think I'm winning this hand and tripling up the next one. What? Oh,
This,
that
that
hand?
silver hand.
That's cool. Good hand.
That's a better trophy than most of what I've
That would
seen.
be sick. That'd be a weird ass trophy. I like it.
Yeah.
We get all the interest.
You're drawing.
There's a sweaty
dead
flop.
after.
Love.
King 10-4.
I'm winning this
Top
one.
2
That's the
for
teaser
Affleck,
flop.
but an open-ender.
Club. We gotta see a club.
He
here.
would have had a
For
shot on
Jaka.
8-6-4, but not on that flop.
9 of clubs.
Thought I was going to turn him dead.
No club draw picked up on the turn, and
You have a
now it's
confessional
8
already?
outs once for
King of
Faraz.
spades.
I have nothing to confess
Nothing?
about this time.
Came out here. I gave it my all.
Can he get there? He can't.
All right,
Makes a
2-5.
pair of jacks.
All right.
GG.
And Matt has flushed the toilet.
Yeah.
I'll walk that way.
So you are the big blind left hand, but that's supposed to.
So Jaka hung on as long as he could, but now as we head to break, we are finally heads up. When we come back, it's Romero versus Affleck. This is like one of those awkward movies where a frosty relationship features
Actually get the bets in.
husband and wife at
6-6, I think.
opposite ends of an
No, like we're
oversized
6-5
dining
for
room
5. I
table.
don't mind going to 6.
Oh,
But instead, it's two guys from pokercoaching.com facing off
well then.
in the last stand in this winner-take-all 5K sit and go. James Romero, 499,000. Matt Affleck, 401,000. The blinds, 3 and 5,000 with a 5K big blind ante. 99 bigs against 80 bigs. And James kicks things off with pocket eights. Makes it 11 to go. Matt will defend and out flop his man with top pair.
Where's the easiest place for me to put the bets for you?
Anywhere here is fine.
8K C bet gets called.
Okay.
Now Romero picks up the bad end of a gut shot straight draw. Third
Check.
overcard to the eights out there. Quick check back. Spades come in. Matt bets his hand, but not even a second thought for Romero, who pitches the eights.
Ooh, big blind antes, right? Yeah.
$25K chips into the fold now.
Raise to 12,000. Call.
$12K ahead to the queen four deuce flop. Advantage Affleck after defending as he makes middle pair. Standard check as Romero follows through for an 8-ball.
Raise to 24,000.
Matt, check raising. 7 of clubs was working too. No queen, no call for Romero. Eight five suited now on the button for Matt.
Raise to 55,000.
Getting some pushback from Queen 5 offsuit. James has been on a downward tick. Had about enough of that. But Matt hangs tough. Buck 16 in the middle. Romero certainly would have preferred to take it pre. And now he's adrift on the 9 high rainbow board. Got shot straight draw and backdoor spades for Affleck.
Check.
Flirts with the time extension, but preserves it. Still has 2 in front of him from the looks of it. Cedes to betting to Matt,
35,000.
who obliges, firing 35K.
Seconds. Raised to 80,000.
And look at this. Romero. Check raises 35 to 80. And on a dry board like this, wonder how that move's going to play in Matt's mind. 45 more to call for a shot at 231.
Call.
In position, no less. Can't get out now. Turn card giving Romero a 6 high straight draw. Matt's draw turns 2 ways, but the same 6 high straight draw, plus of course a 7 gives him the 9 high straight. Ooh.
That was probably a bad flop, but.
And James rips it all in and clears the 8-5. Obviously not wanting to play for the full amount. So after that bold and aggressive play, James Romero has retaken the chip lead and will try to close it out when we return. Poker After Dark is brought to you by Napa Auto Parts and Auto Care Centers. Do it yourself or have it done for you, that's Napa Know-How. And by Cuervo Tradicional, made with 100% agave since 1795.
16.
16,000.
Romero sticking with the blueprint.
Call.
Queen 4, enough to defend with. Turns into top pair.
Check.
Check.
Up against the gut shot and backdoor spade draw. He checks.
$12,000.
James barrels 12K. Just north of quarter pot.
Call.
Matt, of course, makes the call. Straight draw upgraded to an open ender.
Check.
And with a second check in front of him, James is still reaching.
55,000.
Much beefier here. 55 into 64.
Seconds.
Call.
Call.
Matt going fairly deep into the shot clock before announcing call. And that is not the river he had in mind. 4 to a straight out there now.
Check.
Check.
Romero has made jacks. Any bet here would be in the interest of turning them into a bluff.
Seconds.
Time extension utilized.
$175.
175.
Full pot size bet.
It was either a very good river for me or a very bad river. It's a call this one. Should have enough. King
10 seconds.
Yeah.
And down goes the best hand. Matt suggesting it was a good river in case he was already beat. And a bad one, of course, in case it allowed James to do exactly what he did, which is bluff him.
No. 5, 10, 10.
And the news getting worse for Affleck. Blinds up 5 and 10,000 with the 10K.
Good run out for you or bad run out? Enough.
20.
Beat up.
Raise to 20.
This could be a standoff for the whole amount. Affleck, ace 10 on the button, min raising 20K.
All in.
Romero
All in?
piles.
Yeah.
All in is no.
And yep, there goes the call. Bad news for Matt in a 568K pot where his tournament life is at stake. And for James Romero, this could be a $25,000 pot. If the ace-king holds. Looking good so far on the 8-6 deuce board. Matt looking to cook up a straight draw. Can't do it on the turn, and now it's 3 outs once if he wants to double up. Can he do it? No, it's the ace. King kicker plays, and James Romero is the pokercoaching.com sit-and-go champ.
A very bad flop bet the hand you check raise, I think.
Getting the best of Matt Affleck. 5K of that 30 is his own. 25 for all the pelts collected. Giving a fist bump to his man, and Matt left to wonder, where did it go wrong? Next time on Poker After Dark.
Do what you got to do.
The cash games are back with a new crew.
I'm the worst player ever.
Nick Schulman comes out guns blazing.
On a second, guys, I just got a little dizzy.
While James Board and Scott Ball come out lips flapping.
I feel like that's the most Matt Berkey thing I've ever heard in my life.
Ugh.